It's time! Dude, this is already giving like creepy. You know what I mean? Creepy vibes. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Are you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. Why is there a person? But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Why is there a person just laying in the sand? Kitty! Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Why was he shirtless? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I'll watch it then. Oh, we start out in a 3D place? Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Hold on, I'm exploring. Sensitivity, wait, hold up. Yeah, mouse sensitivity is too high. Can I get it to be 0.6? Fine, 5.5. That's better. Loneliness and isolation. Okay. Howdy! Oh, I should put myself on this side. Actually, I have an idea. Hold up. Nah. My game just glitched. Hold up. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Fine. So let me be level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there's people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not the truth. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are you and your daughter and wife holding up? Don't worry about my family, and a good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. See you in the kitchen. Ew, you can look out the window. A skinny dog is standing in the footpath that runs through the field. It looks around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. I don't like that you can look out the window. This music's a little loud. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family's asleep. Interesting. Kombucha? Why do we just got a jar of kombucha? I'm so confused. We've got a storage room, a bathroom, the door. We've got a phone. What looks to be maybe like our wife or something. I got no idea. Oh, why does it look like this? I thought it'd be 3D. Okay. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Huh? Okay, we're going to sleep. Breaking news. At 6:28 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. His eyes. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists predicted. The wife's gone, maybe. Oh my gosh, I didn't move this. Oops. Dude, I don't know why this disconnected from my cam. Normally these all move together, but for whatever reason, it hasn't been wanting to do that. Okay. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. Government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully across the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could explain what's going on. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right. Left click and hold the right knob. Move your cursor left or right. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wavelength. To do this, left click on the handles. Continue searching. Okay. Hello, this is emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. The pale one. Kitty! Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except the sticks that we used to whack the grass. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. What? Then again, Dad never cared about the rules. What? Why would it be in the corner? Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Oh, this guy is not having a good time. One of those magazines where you gotta find certain persons in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Well then. I hate that this guy just like let himself in and that he's in the house already. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy ones for the holidays. Creeper, that's what I'm saying. All that's true after all. Well, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's with you in the house. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people that don't take up any energy. Oh, that won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. Oh, don't worry about chatting with people. Just be sure to look out your windows, TVs. Windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive and hope these nightmares end soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it from me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm headed back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. I don't like how he's like pointing. He like, sit right here. Hey, there an open seat right here. You want to have beers? You can sit right there. You want to drink a beer? Sit right there. That chair's open right there. That one. You sit right there. You want a beer? You want to share a beer? Sit down. Right here. Just sit down. I don't like it. Well, he did say have a beer. Is this what I'm stuck with? Why is there a cockroach? Crush a cockroach. Okay, that's... What's this voice? That's that creepy dude. You can sit right there in that chair if you want. Oh! That's him. Being weird. Anyways, ew, beer. Cocktails are better. I thought you were gonna say cockroach. I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you feel real sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had a long enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Stop pointing at the chair. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to be in there with you. Weirdo. Ew! I already don't like how this looks. No. No, I'm not a fan.
Father, help!
Father, help. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity so the light from one room spills into another. What? They sealed it up, but only on one side. Are you telling me it's behind this thing? It's not weird at all. Okay, well, it's literally day outside. I'm afraid to look out right now. It'll make me go blind. Better take a peek at night. Okay. So am I sleeping during the day? He said knock a beer back, so maybe we just pop a cold one and we go to bed. Oh yeah, look at that. It just took my energy away. Ew, but now someone's knocking at the door. Okay, so now we peek. In the distance, just by the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows. It seems like his family's waiting for him to come back home. I don't like that somebody's knocking on the door right now. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting without a care in the world, chatting about something that pay you no mind. Okay. Can you stop knocking on the door? That's just rude. I heard you the first 5 times. Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. What's your... Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out, hee. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Ugh. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that? They could just have juice. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. When you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Okay. Hello? Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mind it. I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is crappy sometimes, you know. So what do you say? My good man, can I come in? Sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to the core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be any different here? Why did they kick you out of the previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have noticed. I just don't like how tall and creepy he looks. No thanks. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but still, it still makes me mad. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, and F you. No! Wait, what if he comes back to kill me? No! Sorry to bother you so late. It was just hot out today. She was out in the sun! And the TV said we shouldn't go in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? No. How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm trying to find a place to hide from under the sun. What will you do now? Trying to survive somehow? It's freaky out here with the visitors everywhere. The sun's roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Hehe. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You should leave. Thanks for hearing me out anyways. Clearly I should go. Bye? Yeah, bye. I don't know what's going on. So the moon, or not the moon, the sun exploded and is causing people to basically, these things to crawl up from under the ground that are called visitors, which are not actual people. And I'm supposed to only let people in if they look legit, or if they seem legitimate. Jim Carrey! Anyone living there? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Why don't you knock on your own head instead? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyways. Folks stop caring about proper send-offs. Sun will cremate the corpses anyways, and these nights are too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us like we nurtured it. Anyways, I quit. I'm done. I mean, like, what am I supposed to go off of at this point, right? Like, I don't know who's good and who's not. But he seems legit. Come in. Thanks. Just be quick with the door, all right? I'm terrified. So where is this guy staying is the question. He's in the house somewhere. Am I just not supposed to know until the morning time? That's kind of crazy. They're still hanging out back there. I'm still afraid that that tall dude is gonna come back to haunt me. Legitimately. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily. Crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that it's related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studios received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance of human behavior. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Okay. So there needs to be gaps in the teeth. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's it for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Up next, weather. But first, a message from our sponsor. For Rest. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Get your groceries. Okay. So, now I check the radio. It's simple. Oh. Why is it going so fast? Wait. I didn't get to read it. I didn't get to read anything. Where's the dude I let in yesterday? Oh my god, that's not creepy at all. Wish the visitors would just go back underground. I need to test you. When did you become a gravedigger? Cemeteries. Okay, his teeth are fine. Cool. Some guy dead for sure. Remember, a mustache, poof, gone. If a dead man disappears. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave him to sit in the fetal position in that room. So. Okay. I like how it's called Bubber. Bubber. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think I need to check anything else. There's nobody else here today. You know what though? I have all the energy in the world. I could just test him. But does it like, oh my gosh, but does it like give him like trust issues or something? I need to test you. Fine, I'm wide open. Turned inside out long time ago. Teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes Oh, so this is what testing does. Okay, interesting. These white ones are mine. Fair and square, those shining ones. Let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted. Pull out the gun! That wasn't like perfectly white teeth, right? Like... Can I call out sick tomorrow? I don't want to sleep. I'm full of energy. I'll just test the guy one more time. I don't got anything better to do. I mean, like, he's got white teeth, but they're not, like, perfectly white. Right? No, I don't think so. Please, you know? I think so. I think so. Dude, I'm really curious. Because... Dang it, dude. I don't like when people are knocking at the door. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, if only for a moment. Okay. Why do they gotta knock? What did I hear? The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have been recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Somebody killed the kids outside. Ah! A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. The strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here. You can feel his gaze pouring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. That's disgusting.
Father, help!
I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Who said that you're just allowed to, like, come in? What do you mean? What exactly do you need? I require a room in your home. You do... Bro, my freaking throat. You do take in the needy, don't you? Simply must be aware of a few things. Sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bed bug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would never have figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worth my humble self. I cannot abide in filth. Is that so much to ask, child? I don't like her. Leave. Why did her eyes do that? And why did she have no teeth? So that's how it is then. You turn away a poor old woman in need. My death will weigh heavy upon your soul. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words. Hey, God knows my heart. He knows yours too, lady, all right? Enough, stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? Where did that frown come from? I'm exhausted. I just wanted a place to sleep. I have 5 kids now. It's just the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Dude, her frowning. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete a-hole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing now is finding my kids. I mean, other than her weird frown. You rejected a child of God? I don't know if that's exactly what I did, because her eyes turned, into laser pointers after I told her no, so I don't think that that's quite what happened. I'll let him in. I'm kind of worried about these two, but I got room, so. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Is he still standing there? Yep. Okay. Hey! Hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. What did you expect? What do you mean, what did I expect? Get a grip. You think I chose to look this way? I'm telling you, I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know that I know what I am and I'm not one of them. So are you gonna let me in or not? Why do I have to let people in, right? Like, fine. What if I give you something? Say this cigarette. Will you let me in? I don't take bribes. Have it your way, I'm off. Goodness gracious, bro. So there's people dead outside. That creepy thing is just literally staring at the house. Bonk. And they're still playing outside. I should probably like tell them somehow, but... Oh, this is a save? Oh, we interesting. Oh, we interesting. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way of identifying visitors, dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identifying visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house. Next up, crisis report regarding Pale Maniac. But first some ads. Okay, wait. The last time I did this thing, it was moving too fast. Was it because shift was pushed? They'll cast you out. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body and provide you with enhanced protection. Was it the lady from yesterday? Was I supposed to let her in? No way. Dude. Dude. It's okay. How's the kid? He's tired like me, shy around new people. Kids struggle handle stuff like this. Sometimes feel like it's my fault for dragging him into this, but it's too late to change any of that now. It's stuffy in here. Looks like the conversation is over. Well, I need to test you. Fine, go ahead and test me. I have nothing to hide. You've been hiding your teeth an awful lot. Is that perfectly white? Does she have perfectly white teeth? Is that what this is? I can't tell. They look normal. Not like drastically overly white. I never used to care about them much. I didn't have the time, but now I regret it. Wait, so I can't test the kid? They're shovels, not palms. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat right on the edge, looked in, then I looked up far, and someone was standing there, watching like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white, glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. I ran real fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Messed up. That's when the visitors. Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, there's nothing more I can check on today. I can just make sure there's nobody else in the house. Which it looks like we're fine in that respect. Let's go to bed, I guess. Just another night. Just another night. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. Wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. If that woman... Oh, she's gonna get us killed. I'm gonna die. Charred husks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing in the bodies. You hate to think what kind of disease could spread if the decaying flesh was left out there. Dude, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna get me killed. I shouldn't have let her in. See a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently a small squad was sent from the city. Fragments of information. Maybe they'll track down crazy visitors. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. What do you want?
Father, help.
Is right. Is right. Spacious house you got yourself? I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So... Ew! You alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Ew. What a change of pace, bro. Among Us. Among Us. Sussy Among Us. Yo, you've been seeing all of the stuff going on? It's crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chickens instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying, for real. Let's hear it. Dying ain't a part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. F the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Just, I can't let this guy in. No. Oh, I see. You're a moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go and see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. What do I do? Man, what a bum. So we meet again. Who are you? What do you mean again? Who are you? I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. Who are you? It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it? Somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, lest you forget a deed undone or perhaps a call to attention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed in my mind. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. When the cat's eyes... Cat? For now, I'm going to have such a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. Cat? Cat? What is he talking about, dude? I'm dead tonight. I'm dead. I'm literally, she's gonna kill everybody in this house. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the visitor invasion. GG's is right. As of now, they've organized the quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign. Blood red eyes. Wait, what about this guy? According to the reports, they discovered signs of observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm. Word of our sponsors. I really don't want to check in this room. I should just check there first. She's not in the room! 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 Oh no! Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover the mysteries and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science, and a respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all the documents? There were mountains of information in there. Dang, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Dude, dude, I can't. Oh, her daughter's missing! Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around, probably just wandered off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. Do you have a phone? I could call their father, that way I don't have to see His old ugly mug again. What's the point of digging when no one buries the dead anymore? I don't really dig, I just keep an eye out mostly. But after that mess, thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword. Her kid is missing. I'm gonna get jump scared. I'm gonna lose it. Where's your kid, ma'am? Where's your kid? Where is your kid? Where is your child, ma'am? I've looked in quite a few rooms now. Why do I think it's like that or something? A house with history. Explore the past of your home. You said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Can't make up my mind. Hey, kiddo. The kid isn't here. Is he in my bedroom? No. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Brewery. Since then, Bobber Cerny, no idea if that's how you say it, become one of the best-selling beers. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Her child is nowhere to be found. Her child is literally not in this house. Like, right? Am I missing something? Oh, dear goodness. Her child isn't here. I need to check myself. Teeth. Check a person for signs of visitors for the first time. I mean, are those like pearly whites or what? White. Smokers would kill for these. Wait, am I... I mean, my eyes look like I'm vibing. Wait, so am I dying? Oh my gosh, I could call people. Neighbor? 317-687. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took something out of my house. Take care! It just says, take care. Hang up. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. Oh, one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? They said it was for tests. I thought all those soldiers would fix things. Should have known better than think they'd help us get a safe place. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they've got everything under control. But how did they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. If they ever lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Never would have thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not an answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter. Thank you. I could count on you. All right, gotta go. Stay strong. I just want to go to sleep. I'm gonna get killed by this freaking woman's daughter. No. No. I'm just gonna check her. I mean, those eyes just don't look natural regardless, right? Like the little pupil. I'm so sus of her. You could pull out a grenade and the pieces of me still wouldn't get a good night's sleep. Finally, peace and quiet. No one's here to... No one's going to badger me anymore. Misidentify a visitor. Misidentify a visitor. Uh-oh. I'm going crazy, bro. Where's her where's her son? I don't want to look behind me. Where's her son? What are these noises?
Father,
I didn't check the windows. Wait, hold up. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like fire is blazing even now. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl through your head and you overcome a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. She was a threat, okay? Dude, I don't know what was up with her, but... The pale, creepy man standing in the street smiling. He's holding someone's... He's holding like a soldier's helmet with his head. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived is dead. Oh. Did the creepy man kill them all? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood. Check in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into fewer groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? What should we be wearing that too? No, but it could... You could buy some... If you... No. Oh my gosh. But you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so that we can make sure everything's above board, and then we'll send them back. So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions for all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care. He took Jim Carrey. No. Hey, bud, got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. I got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. Now she's scared they'll come knocking. Gotcha, didn't I? I'm messing with you, buddy. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up a bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. You sound kind of tipsy. Have you been drinking? Had myself a king's breakfast this morning. Sticking to my buddy's meals plan. Beer for breakfast, wine for dinner. Tasty, healthy even counts as dieting if you're doing it right. I mean, feast your eyes on this body. Relax, I'm pulling your leg. Don't hold it against me. A good laugh is all we got. Why don't we drown our misery a little? Dealing with everything going on sober is just too much. But all jokes aside, you letting me in? Dude, I just straight up don't like these people. But he also just seems like an idiot that needs to be let inside. So... man. Hi. Let me in. Are you freaking out? I don't know what to do. People, killed my dad. My dad. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking to them something, and they killed him. Now our house is on fire. I told the dude I would take care of his daughter. But this chick also doesn't have any teeth. Did the girl earlier have teeth? Not the crying face, Fonzie. You know what? Frick it, I said I would take care of you. You'll help me, I'm scared. Oh, so am I. Wait, her teeth are way too white. Wait, no, I was told the cat. I was told when I see a cat to let them in. Hi, you open or not? What do you want? Crate of beer, drawer, ham leg. Don't know, give whatever. You open, yes or no? They tell me come here, so I came. How'd you find my house? C-City, lived there. Saw your house, walk over here. Not hot here. You remind me of someone. Did someone send you here? Don't think so, why matter? Heh. Prove that you're a person? 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass the test? You open or no? Didn't he say to let her in? Didn't he say to let her in? I don't want to, but he said the kitty. He said something about the kitty. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Come in. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. I'm to run and enjoy. I'm gonna give myself nightmares letting all these people into the house. I'm absolutely gonna give myself nightmares. If you believe the guy, you're not wrong. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting a new protection measure. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay in your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. There's a thing called shaving, you know. The agency is asking citizens to bear the test and comply with escorts. That's all for now. Stay calm. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. I don't want to turn around. The door looked cracked open. Kitty is here. What more do you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open the door, ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all the same. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now, and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Oh, dear goodness, I forgot I let more people in. Hey, buddy, what's on your mind? How's it going? Feeling fine? I took a peek inside your fridge, by the way. If I knew that you had that much beer. How'd you score it anyways? Your uncle working at a brewery or something? Whatever. You can keep your secrets. What a mess. In a different world, we could be drinking cold ones and watch the big game. You'd even meet... You okay? What? Oh, forget it. It's fine. What? That's not creepy at all. Oh my gosh, it's the child. It's the child, and I killed her mother. Wait, no, it's the kid. Okay, never mind. It's the kid of the fire. Okay, JK. I still don't know where the other kid, by the way, went. I have zero idea. The mom said, oh, she's probably in another room somewhere. Never found the child. I want mommy to tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and dad said they were wrong. And they said, I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief. I didn't get to kill the cockroach. Freaking... Oh my gosh, the cat! Oh my gosh, the kitty! Meow. Meow. Pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes or not. Dang, that is one bug-eyed cat. Oh my god. Holy cow. Y'all, I still don't know where this lady's child went. And I've just about lost it. I don't want to use it on myself. I don't care. I don't care enough for that. You test me? How? Yes, be sure of something. Hands. I dance. Why interrupt to look at dancing hands? She's got scratches from her cat, but I mean, she doesn't have dirty fingernails. She do be bony too, but I mean, she's just scrawny in general. That's from her cat. Kitty. He insists Kitty is alive. Lucky kitty. It makes large pain in hands. I still am not vibing with her. Teeth. You chew up what conscious leaves behind. That is perfectly white. Perfectly white. Like, it couldn't get more white than that, right? Shoot the gun. Hear them out. You changed mine? Want another sign? You wish for more? Shoot her! You spill much every hour, every day, yet love it, do you not? Yes or no? Shoot them. That what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. Identify a visitor and take action. What do I do with this? I was right. I was right. I have the cat now, though. That's all that really matters. To be quite honest with you. I got the cat now. Dude, that woman's child is about to haunt me in my sleep. I promise you. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently now. Ghostly shell remains. Strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house very soon. Wait, was there like a... No. I was like, does it like... Is there like a symbol going on in the sky or anything? She's still crying in there. This dude's... This dude's not making any noise. Why? Why is that moved? I didn't even see that. Well, that wasn't like that before, was it? That hasn't been there the entire time, right? I'm not... Was it the cat, maybe? Oh, goodness gracious, man. Looks like someone yanked its teeth out. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly displays a threat left behind by the pale visitor. Kitty! Kitty, don't leave me. FEMA specials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapon to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. Okay. Good evening. I'm with FEMA, running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it'll all be over. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Wait, am I supposed to not kill them? Am I supposed to send them to FEMA? That's kind of awkward. I already got rid of one. So. I received a FEMA notice. Okay. So you're still holed up in there, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matter into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now. Only dogs survive here. You understand what that means. Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Bravo, Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How'd you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I don't see all, but you know, I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You're not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's gonna happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now that feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. Hope to see you again. The testings will be bad? Hi there, Teehee. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. I'm staying at the Hope Hotel, but I decided to take a walk. I'm scared. Scared to go back there. Can I stay here?
Father, help!
Why is he looking at me like... What's the look for? Why can't you just go back? I don't like it. Rather, find another place. There's a girl in a yellow raincoat there. She scares me. Teehee. I don't like this person. Can't prove it. No, but I think she's a visitor. FEMA came and they went gone. Why don't you go to your relatives? I was kind of in an accident. Oops doops, and here I am. They helped me once, but they don't care. So I don't really fancy going back for round 2. Teehee. I'd rather go back to the hotel. I need people to be here though. I'll just test them later today. Finally! Somewhere I can wait out this whole mess. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace at your home? How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace. So a long time. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still don't feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? You should leave. I understand. Goodbye then. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right, I'm sure you don't want to waste bullets. Goodbye. My goodness, bro. Is there nobody else coming today? Goodness gracious, bro, these people. Kitty! Kitty! Dude, I wonder if the cat opened up the basement. Or if somebody else did. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby the city have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that a subject may be a visitor. Okay. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid in the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. 1 + 1 = 3. But It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo if you see black patches. You found a visitor. Now science time. So can I like order that or what? Looks like it's starting to get used to you. I still hate that the basement is open. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status code 51. Reports of explosions at 3 hours. 3 a.m. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officer down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. I didn't remember any of that, so can I just save? I want to just save. Hold on. Saves the game. This persists even after current playthrough ends. My favorite drink. Do I only get one save? I only get one save. What the frick? Okay, so nobody's in here. Nobody's in here. The girl is still here. I didn't smash it! I want my mom. Hand over a FEMA notice. Oh, interesting. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. Okay, so they're coming to get me soon then. And then they'll take me to a new house? Or will they take me back to the same old one? Are they making me a new room? Daddy's still coming for me, right? You should stay. You saw what happened, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. They hit Daddy, but then he got up. I saw that. Which means he could put out the fire. Or just come looking for me. Is he coming soon? Something seems a little off. I'm gonna check the basement last, because I'm just scared of that one. Ugh! Forgot I let you back in here. Don't want to go back there, teehee. You're kind of weird. Oh yeah, and what's it to you, huh? Huh? You stalking me too, huh? You should know I don't like that. Ever since the loony bin bins. My folks locked me up in a cuckoo house. Imagine that, teehee. They said that I did a little They said I did a little follow of someone, so what? I didn't do anything wrong, teehee. But my parents thought it was crazy. Maybe they still do. I mean, they kept me from that loony bin for 10 years. Kept me in that loony bin for 10 years as if I were some kind of maniac, teehee. And all because of that one time. Never mind, I need to call the hotel. Ring, ring, ring. Okay, I'm uncomfortable with him as well. Didn't I let 2 people in? Didn't I let 2 people in? Wasn't there 2? Who did I let in yesterday? Was it just him? Goodness gracious, bro. Oh, I hate this. Why am I allowed to go down here? I hate this. What is this? Why we got so many potatoes? So we only have the girl right now and this creepy dude? I don't even know what to check. The dude's teeth seem fine. He's covering up his hands, though. I've learned to stop picking at my nails. But when the skin sticks out, I just want to pull it off, peeling off flesh so I can feel the burn. It stings for a while, so I dig around in the ground while it's raw. There was no dirt, right? This dude's just a freak. I watch you when you sleep, when you wander at night. Don't trust someone. I wouldn't want this guy here anyways. If it wasn't for the freaking FEMA people taking people and me not having to supposedly be alone, you'd be dead. Like already. Your teeth are disgusting. These needle nippers are good for tearing out my... Dude, why do we have to keep him here? What a creep. Phone roulette? I kind of just want to see what phone roulette does. Well, you've reached phone roulette. Oh, hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you to a perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold on. Hi, hello. Hello? I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much of a choice. I know it's not the right to burden strangers with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to somebody will help me. It'd make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything particularly you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to call them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly and check in with each one of them and see how they're doing, but then I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why. Their phone lines have been cut. The whole city's cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing them, those I care about again, terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when I felt life, simple life, and future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have papers to travel, and then the cataclysm hit. Getting them became impossible. He was crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared so much about me, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and then there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. I'm not used to talking about myself. Don't be shy. I'm ready to listen. I don't have anyone I consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. I hated him. I had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer part of that family. And one day I stopped being his son. I'm no longer part of that family. Now I have all this. Now I have this house. Now all that's left of them is this house. Sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. It would have been better if it had burned down. Oh my god. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks for talking with me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? Was I supposed to know about the history of the house and answer those right? Because I don't freaking know. Close it! I don't want to even see that dude anymore. Alright, well, let's just go to bed. It's like the only thing I can do. I just hate that the basement is open. Oh, hi, Shane. How are you? I hate that the basement is open. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Huh. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked. She drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. So she's still crying. The path along the field is littered with bodies who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. Holds his rifle, still smoking from the barrel. Why did they? I want this dude out the house. If FEMA comes in next, he's gone. I hope. I don't like that dude at all. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. It seems that no one's willing to let them in. I'm alright. How's you? How's streams been? Streams been good. I've been vibing. I've been having a good time. Witness the beginning of the end. That's what the thing was. Wait, nobody's coming tonight? What? Kitty! Well, I still have no idea where that child of the woman went. No idea. They just wandered off into the house and prevent visitors from killing anyone during the first week. W! We interrupt this program with breaking news. Breaking news! Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a nearby city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against visitors. The latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, special report on the nature of our visitors. Of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi or novel nor cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, walking dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseline theories. Studies show that visitor is a human who came in contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you may or not be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. That's the latest news. Okay. Dude, every time I turn around, I feel like I'm gonna freaking... Oh, the radio, right. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please help. Still don't know where this lady's child went. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person. Oh, I already looked. Okay, she's still chilling. I want my mommy. Can you accept what happened? What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Also, maybe I could invite my friend over, please. I think her number. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come, but if it's me, they'll just tell me off. I don't know what you saw, but I think your dad is dead. Your dad might not be coming to get you. I don't know what happened to him. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? What did it look like? What did he look like the last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him, so I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. Sure, yeah, I bet your dad is on his way now. I'm sorry about your dad. The girl seems to stare through you. You're afraid to move, so you just wait for something to happen. And she's crying again, bro. After some time, she starts wailing. It doesn't look like there's anything you can do for her. It could be worse. To let her believe the lie, so she's learned to accept. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. Gosh dang it, dude. You're still here. I don't want to go back there, teehee. What were you saying before? They bullied me at school, wouldn't leave me alone, picking on me every single day. Pick, pick, pick. Of course I cracked. I'm not some punching bag. A sack of meat to kick till it squeals. I fought. They fell and didn't get up anymore. Heard he was in the hospital, dead. I didn't mean to kill him, but well, my folks smoothed it over somehow, teehee. Still, they whisper about me. Do you hear them? Shh. They shipped me off to the loony bin, and we're back at the start. That fight felt nice, the power of the vengeance. My knuckles hurt so good, the taste of the... Dude, this dude is just so freaking messed up. They kicked me out, but I was just defending myself. Goodness gracious, man. Was the corner of the house always like that? Bro, I feel like I'm tripping the more I walk through this house. You're gonna need to get rid of him. I want to. So bad. Kitty! Pick up the cat. Kitty! What do I do with it? Oh. Hey! I wasn't done petting you. Stop it. Wait, can she tell me who's a... Do you think the cat can tell me who's a visitor? Wait. Sniff him out. Sniff him out, buddy. Dude, I think the cat can tell me who's a visitor. Genuinely. Well, no one's in the basement. That's lovely to know, I guess. I genuinely think that's why. And if that's the case, I kind of want to see if I'm in trouble here. I want to. I need to check the girl that's in there. You want me to show you my teeth? I still have some baby teeth. They're really white. They're really white. I'm gonna leave her alone. She hasn't done anything for a couple days. Frickin', I'm just gonna go to sleep. Maybe she killed her family? Wait, what if you're right? It's too late though. I don't have any energy for the day. Freaking fantastic. Group of evicted stand by at their neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place for them left to hide? Any place in this world? Kitty! She's still crying. This dude's mumbling to himself. On the path, a man stands armed with an assault rifle. Looks completely insane. His jacket's covered with torn out teeth and eyes and who knows what else. What if they're trophies if he kills not for defense but for just sport? Oh. You took everything from me. Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but no. Answers. Oh, I thought no one was home. He's got blood on his vest. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening. May I come in? Were you watching the house? Are you looking for something? Why do you ask? I'm simply looking for the same thing as everyone else. Safety, and perhaps if I'm lucky, some conversation to keep the boredom at bay. And with it being so quiet, I didn't think anyone lived here, so I thought to look myself. But the door was locked and I decided it would be polite to knock before breaking it down. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. And now hospitals are gone, so just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Should I just check him in the morning? I can determine if my cat actually, like, does something. I see you've got weirdo in that tank top here. I can't provide adequate care for him. He'd be better off finding someone who could truly help him. If I could kick him out, but what if this guy's weird too? He literally was wanting to break down the door. I mean, to be quite honest, he didn't think anybody was home and it's like apocalyptic outside, but still. I don't want a creepy dude in here. Come in. Yeah. I think this guy's worse. Maybe. We'll see. Can you let me in, please? Looking for shelter? Yes, please just let me in if that's all right. I used to live in the college dorm, but I had to leave. What happened to your dorm? FEMA. They turned up one day and they said they had to inspect everyone. I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones. I don't want to end up there. Come in. Thank you so much. Here, I've got this cat food. It's not much, but I hope this helps. Oh, W. Accept a bribe. I didn't accept a bribe. Buddy. Can you let me in? What happened to you? I got caught in midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave, and now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? Oh, wait, maybe the doctor can help this dude. Why aren't you at the hospital? Hospital? There's no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of the hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I've been better off putting out those forest fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyways. I don't have a whole lot of energy left to interrogate people. I have 3 energy per day. Cricket. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put out fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone. But why would they? Why go if everyone ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyways. You can throw it away or do something. Use it for someone else. FEMA notice. I'm gonna end up dying in this place, bro. Without a doubt. 07. Good afternoon, this is the news. We put on an important update. New details have emerged regarding the incident that unfolded in the city. Seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual, the dude probably behind my house. They remain unclear and it's unknown the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Eh? Silence is the harbinger of death. Harbinger? I don't know how you say that. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing even louder. The bells toll for all of us, filling our ears with endless din. Dude, goodness gracious. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deeply in sticky sustenance. Okay. Up next, a special report on temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter while others mention armed groups dressed in hooded clothes. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measure imposed, corpse disposal in the surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspection, however, is still scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation's resolved. I just hate being out here during the day. Hi, kitty! Meow! Come on, let me know. Let me know who's bad. No, let me know who's bad. Come here, come back. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. No bad people? No bad people? Can I do anything when I'm holding the kitty? Hold up. No, I can't do anything when I hold the cat. Okay. Kitty! Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Okay. Poor guy, man. It's so hot. How are you feeling? It seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It'll ease the pain. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here waiting for the rest of you guys. Waiting while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I have anything to lose. Goodness gracious. What a dweeb. Spooky time. How's the game? Hi, Dre. It's been good so far. This whole thing's so messed up. You used to live in the dorm, right? Yeah, I did mention it before, but I'm not from around here. I came to study, then everything went bad. At first, they locked us in the dorms, afraid the virus would spread, and then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already worried. But when I heard that they were taking the infected to quarantine zones, I wasn't gonna just sit there and wait for them to drag me away, so I climbed out the window and ran. Grabbed my jacket and took off. I had no place to go. That's how I ended up at your door. What else did you take? Well, I took my ID and a few other things. But honestly, the jacket's what really mattered. And don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of the few things I have left from my brother. Aw. She's still in here. I want my mommy. You need to accept what happened. Oh, I can't. I literally can't talk to her anymore. This creepy doctor, dude. I'm listening. What happened to the hospitals? It was awful. When things started going wrong, people rushed to the hospital. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving and making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up, and while they decided the crowds were a threat, to outbreak containment. So they took all the patients to quarantine zones in the hospitals. Well, they just shut down. So FEMA puts you out of work. To tell you the truth, after... This bro's creeping me out. After the hospitals closed their doors, I went to triage at one of the quarantine zones. So you're just another... Why would you do that? I wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I couldn't walk away from that. Maybe... No, forgive me. I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. Huh. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna freak out if one of these times I come down here and there's somebody down here. I will actually lose it. Feed the cat some canned food. There you go, kitty. His face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you. Who knows? Maybe death will pass your home. Pass your home by tonight. We got any visitors, kitty? Let me know. No? Okay. Well, maybe I should call the girl's friend. You know what? Let's just do that. It makes some progress with her being in the house. Hello? Hi, may I speak with your daughter? Hi, would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with her friend? Hi, may I speak with your daughter? What is something wrong? Her friend asked if she could come over. There's a girl here. Her father died. He was a visitor too? Two? What do you mean two? Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. What? It had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted. I'm just gonna dot that. She was a visitor, you hear me? Every single sign was saying so. I knew her inside and out. That's how I was able to notice the sign so quickly. Everything matched. As soon as I told my husband, he dealt with the visitor right away. I wanted him dead at first, but eventually I realized that was never our daughter. My husband helped me understand that. Now I only regret that we never asked that invader what she did with our little one. I'm sorry, don't call here again, please. Do I have to talk to the girl now? Well, I guess we're just gonna test other people. I don't know who to test though. How about we just test like the... I don't think teeth is a good one to do. Sure, pal, I have nothing to hide. Let's just test the eyes. Oh. Oh, no. Wait, I could send him to FEMA. Red as couple smoldering coals is from all the smoke. Now they're gonna come for me. Immediately return FEMA notice to its original owner. Oh, that's an achievement. Okay. That eye did not look normal. No, it did not. We're gonna check him now. Wait, why has he got no teeth? His teeth look normal though. There's color. That's the thing. There's color. They're not completely white. Why is he green? I wish I could tell you. I have a bad overbite. Sometimes I end up chewing on my own cheeks. I mean, he seems legit. This dude though. Oh, I can take a photo. You have to thoroughly check every little thing. I assume it must be part of it. Okay, so he's good. His aura is okay. I'm not gonna say good because I don't like him, but he passed. People always say I have a strange look about me. Oh, really? I wonder why. What do you think? I wonder why people say that. Truly. Okay, let's just go to bed. Can I pet you again? Yay! What was that? Why are there... What's going on? A group evicted by FEMA has settled in their neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. Small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? I don't like that there's like... Okay. He's just rustling around while he's tired. Was there anybody in here? I don't think there was. There's this guy though. Mumbling to himself like a madman. Wild dogs roam the streets. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. You can't shake the feeling that it's better to not go outside. The doggies. Shouldn't there have been heat signatures in the head? Well, the thing is that the photos, the only thing about the photos is that they just can't have dark spots on them. That's the only thing. The rest of it doesn't matter. Although we require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. What's going on in the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting and there will be even more outbreaks than that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only make them multiply and only leads to more violence. How long will it take? When are you going to get rid of the visitors? How long is this all going to continue? We're still studying the cause of the events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests and keep things under control. Cooperate with us and it'll all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 people to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. No. Have it your own way. You enjoy the view behind me? That's what happens when you stubborn people like to get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. Oh, at least he took the dude that I was gonna hand over anyways. You'll get him back soon, thank you. Great, I'm left with the creepy doctor. Freaking lovely. Yes, your house is perfect. Hello? I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some were dragged out and executed. Death is taking a liking to you, I guess, yes. You looks like some kind of cultist freak. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? Oh! I clicked on the cultist answer. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This is where there's no need to find clothes. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. Do you want to come in or something? I need not enter. My mission is only spread the hallowed truth that brings everlasting peace. I don't know about that one, bud. But my brother requires shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Lovely. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Goodness gracious. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes. I doubt it'll take very long. What is up with these people? Oh, it's the dude from... He's got fingers on his neck. Keep your distance. Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess. Is that a broom in your hands? What's with the gears? That's supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? I mean, you mean the necklace. Yeah, it's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I purged. I'll pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. Oh, they're a visitor. That's still disgusting. And only, and if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning up the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Visitors keep showing up, but I've got on my own. FEMA's been taking people, no clue if they're coming back. They know what they're doing. They've got their ways of spotting visitors' sign. Why would you bring them up? Suspicious. I've got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. You've piqued my interest. Oh, frick. Leave me alone. Hello? You have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. In the city, everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. What's so beautiful about this place? The silence, the emptiness, it's so still out here. I shiver, even caught the frantic city's heat. A fever trapped. The streets no longer cool as the night falls. I'd be a shiver either way. Alas, it's the rot, you see. Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in a foul gulp. I don't belong in the panic where life struggles against the current. How did you get gangrene? Should we cut your arm off? Do you think that will help alleviate sepsis? No, I don't need such kindness. Somehow I feel inevitable. I feel the inevitable is accepted readily here. That's why I came. Here, I will pass into and merge with that final unknowable world, and I will go gently. I mean, we have a doctor here, but I don't know if he'll even do anything. I don't know, this guy gives me weird vibes, but we'll test him in the morning. I would, but that cultist is already there. They cling forlorn to thoughts of tomorrow. Yet I came to listen to the silent haze of dusk. Wait, cultist? What cultist is in the house? Didn't oh, the dude from earlier that I didn't like. I'll kick them out. I don't know if you see beauty as I do, but tell me, do you throw the bodies away? Keep mine. Ooh. They came in. Okay, yeah. Is that it for the night? afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting the victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in the existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in the buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol report to suspect the... Okay, so I should definitely check teeth now. Stay where you are and wait for the... Oh, that's the radio. Next up, special report on dangerous new cult. Freaking lovely. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They're infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worshipping of an unknown deity, and possibly ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken public stand against FEMA. That began as harmless evangelizing and now has escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may be responsible for the recent violent incident in the cities. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding and sympathizing with the cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. We kicked him out, right? We just kicked him out. We just kicked him out. But still. But still. Alright. This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. Oh, so that's what's happening behind me. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. Hermit? They calling me a hermit? That's kind of crazy. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Spare food. Hi, kitty. Check. Check, kitty, check. Check. No, come back. Wait, why is the cat next to the basement? That's my question. I don't want to go down there. Okay. Well, nothing's in the basement. Hog? He wants down. I don't even think I can take him down. I can't do anything when I'm holding him. Yeah. Sorry, kitty. What? Who are these people? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality. We don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead. It'll be long and hard. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us neither heaven or hell. It's something else. But I can't seem to grasp it. If he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? If reaching her isn't enough, what if she truly is beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve. Only then can we cross the rivers of the dead. How's your hand? Though it be... Dude! I don't understand. I don't even know who these people are. I didn't let them in, right? Though it beats, it's barren of feeling. No warmth remains, only aches and chills. But alas, it's to be expected, for I wished to delay the most exquisite moment. There was a girl I once adored, cherished our time. Silent we sat, yet fully understood. And it suddenly dawned on me. I deceived myself. I never really knew her. Perhaps I really wished to believe I did. Yet I hope that one day we may love with a love that is more than love. I didn't let those people into my house. I'm listening, so what is it you wanted to tell me? May I ask, what do you think of FEMA? I don't trust them. Good, me neither. Honestly, I don't fully understand their motives, even after working with them for a time. But whatever drives them, I chose to help people my way against their rules. The problem was transparency. There wasn't any, none at all. We were never told where these signs came from or what they're supposed to mean. They just handed us a list of guidelines, told us to label a visitor, who to let through. After that, I no longer felt like a doctor, more like a border guard stamping papers. So I started falsifying reports, helped people escape. I'm sure you still have questions, but if you don't mind, let's leave the rest for tomorrow. Okay. I don't want the cultists in my house, though. Like, I didn't let these people in.
And I don't like this guy either. I don't like all three of these people. You know what? Freaking, let's just check their teeth. I remember how pearls shone in her mouth, how I cherished her smile. Okay, so his teeth are kind of disgusting, but it's fine. There's no bleeding gums. In mine, like fallen autumn leaves turned into mulch in October rain. Behold the cost of love. Freaking freak. The main cultist guy forced you to let them in, apparently. The game's got forced choices. Oh. Oh, that's what happened? When he said, let my people stay with you? There's no need to be afraid. We'll all depart to a better world. Cook it as a soul and perhaps larger than advisable. My goodness. I mean, his teeth aren't white or bleeding, so... You need braces, though, for real, for real. Goodness gracious. Amusing how the lower and upper jaws can be so different. Is this perfectly white teeth? Is this perfectly white teeth? I mean, they've got some color, like a little bit. They're not like white, like blindingly white. But what the frick's going on with his bottom teeth? The choices. The choices. Kitty, please tell me that there's nothing in there. Tell me. Tell me. Asleep we go. Armed visitor hunters hold a group of survivors at gunpoint. Probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voices yelling. Who will survive? Not these guys. Yeah, I don't feel like listening to these people. Okay. FEMA officer stands over the dead dogs. One of them jotting down something on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. I'll be at the door in a second. They stand at the lamppost. It looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction. They look... Did that say main attraction? Is that what that said? They look clueless. Must be wondering how they got up there without a ladder.
a nerd. Oh, ow. Okay. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course. I need a safe place to stay, to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What kind of secrets? Where did you get all of this? Okay, I'll tell you. I think I can trust you. But you have to answer. You'll never tell anyone. Yes? I used to work at the Research Institute. They fired me over my discoveries. Don't mind me. Hold on. Hydrate break. Everybody hydrate. Everybody hydrate. I claim that the visitors are not the real threat, but what's inside them, brain parasites. But those fools refuse to acknowledge my merit of findings. Earplugs. That's all it would even take to stop parasites crawling into their heads. Thousands could have been saved. Or the creepy smile. So I left the institute with my head held high and a few valuable archives in hand. Come in. Sure, why not? Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. What's the risk at this point? Lovely. Change is haunting you, so am I. No, it's literally just you. It's just you. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore? Let's fix that. If there's at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Changes are the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. So if there's more than 2 visitors in my house, he's gonna kill me? Oh my god. How do you mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no place for me to stay where he's working. What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud. He works for FEMA. When I heard he'd been transferred to FEMA, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the cabbie robbed me blind. What did your husband do before that? Like I'd tell you, why would you want to know? Her face. Check her. Why does it matter anyways? He's FEMA now. And I could be too. If they didn't live in the dark ages. It just isn't fair. Why am I not as good as my hubby? Because I'm a woman? I worked the border. I got nose for shady folks. This whole no woman in FEMA thing is crap. I mean, she doesn't seem like a threat. She just kind of seems like she just seems a little in the clouds, you know what I mean? Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. My goodness. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way out here took a lot out of me. Might I pop in and rest a moment? What? You chose to walk all the way over here specifically? No, I didn't play. What is going on with her eye? I didn't plan to come out here. Don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, theory. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house. Your eye is pointing the opposite direction. Not on my house. Thank you very much. As it was always meant to be, I assume. If it was meant to be, then your eye... I can't trust you, girly pop. I'm sorry. You could have just kept walking. Why'd you stop here? Have you got wigs in those ears? I'm tired of walking. Here I'd have the chance to catch my breath and maybe have a nice natter. That's enough. You tell me something and I'll spin you a yarn in return. Share and share alike. Then maybe these old bones can rest a while. Leave. I'm turned away everywhere I go. For my wings are clipped, yet I open my throat to sing. But they all turn to me eventually, even if they never say they will. I don't hold grudges. I help everyone who comes to me. Even if you find yourself in need, who will turn to you then? Hi Clip, how are you? I don't know what's happening, to be quite honest. Wait, did I check the windows? I checked the windows. Yeah, that's like the first thing I did. Okay, yeah. Are you okay, Clip? Is everything all right? Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though the new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, a pack of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. Puppy! FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced the new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals, skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still going on. Whether the attacker acted alone or still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about the freaking face. Okay, as always, stay where you are and wait for the instruction. That's the latest for now. Unfolding situation. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread fires, extreme heat, and drought are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate that temperatures so high that the contact with the ground is enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected region. Everybody would be dead by now. Everybody would be dead by now if that were the case. The FEMA wife is gonna get along great with the cultists. You know. Oh goodness, our government has been so far unable to, okay. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist disaster relief. That's out, okay. Oh. Kitty! Pick up the cat. You want to tell me anything about anybody in these rooms? No? No? Okay. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all the signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on the psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. Run while you still can. Can I explain what I think is going on so far? Well, we know that there's probably something causing it. Like something biological, like something with the brain. That's all I know so far. And that there's weird people causing what? That's a good question. Causing people to act strangely and have weird features. Oh. Oh goodness. Wait. Wait! The dude, what happened to the dude? What happened to the dude with gangrene or whatever? Oh. I mean, I didn't really like him, but like... You said you worked at customs? I did. Speaking of which, you are checking folks for signs that they're a visitor, right? Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but you know, whose big idea was it to call the things visitors anyways? Freaks would have more than sufficed. Why do you worship death? Please, kind homeowner, I hope you do not wish to speak ill. Despises blasphemers. Nature terrifies me. She does not bring famine or plague. She simply grants rest. Nope. Nope. Where are you heading? To the land of the outsiders. Guests on Earth. Outsiders must take this land next. Their arrival's not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. Can I just kill these two? I don't like them, but I was told I was supposed to care for him by that creepy dude. I love this guy. Got something to share? What are these papers? You'd not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Although his smile creeps me out just a tad. Take at this one for instance. The theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real. They're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now consider overpopulation is a known problem. Yes, it's simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it. Okay, well, she's still chilling here, so I mean, just whatever. How come you're still not out of the quarantine zones? There was an incident. The sun was coming up. I was heading home when one of the FEMA officers called out to me. That moment, my heart started pounding. My knees nearly gave out. Barked at me to turn around, and I already had made peace. He aimed his rifle at my legs and told me not to move. He kept staring, and then he demanded I stick out my tongue, check if I was a visitor, and I did. Terrified he'd shoot me otherwise. And then he laughed, said I must be lousy quack if I didn't even know the tongue isn't a sign. I've never been so afraid in my life. In that moment, I was thinking of saving anyone or anything. I simply ran like a coward. The shame of it's unbearable. How can I look myself in the mirror? I left those poor people behind. You're pathetic. Get out of my... That's crazy. But you can still help people. I'm afraid I can't. I left all my instruments behind at the quarantine zone. I'm useless now. I know you were hoping for treatment, but what can an old man like me do with nothing but his bare hands? I'm sorry if I've let you down. I'm afraid I'm powerless against the visitor threat. Don't worry, you can say anyways. Thank you for understanding. It does make the weight feel a little lighter. Imagine FEMA would uncover the false report sooner or later. Still, I can't shake that I could have saved more people. I fear the guilt will haunt me for the rest of my days. Hold on. Somebody in here. Peace. I mean, his teeth are white, but they're not like... The guy has a short torso, you know? They're not perfect? I don't think they need to be perfect, do they? Did his teeth just crack? Awful habit of chewing pencils, you see. You know? The tip said perfect white teeth. Oh. I thought it was just like white teeth. Okay, so this is... She's got color in her teeth, though. Are her gums bleeding? Is that considered bleeding gums? Is that considered bleeding gums? I mean, they're pretty red. Eyes, I could just use the last one to check her. White as snow, straight as a picket fence, just like a doll. Gums bleed a bit.
What on God's green earth? I show you my pearly whites and now you're sticking a gun in my face. Do it! You're a real piece of work.
Oh. Wait, I wanted to check one of the other two in here. Photo. Click. Okay. If she wasn't a visitor, she'd be in a bag. That's what that's about? Ugh. Kitty! Oh, let's just go to bed. Whole group is dead, hungry dogs. Okay. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. Blammo. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. They planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. How many innocent lives will be lost? Dude. The doctor's still muttering to himself. Crazed man, he holds gas cans and Molotovs and Molotov cocktails. He plans to burn the whole village. Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Okay. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the BS. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What's it going to fit? What's the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? What's it going to take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we never meet again. I'm not handing over anyone else. It's like talking to a wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door, take everyone, we leave you behind to die alone. They took the doctor! They took the doctor. And they left me with the freaking... the child? The dude that knows everything. And... the child, the dude who knows everything. And... what's the thing? The other cultist. Oh, great. And now this guy's here. Let us not waste time. They're still alive. Wait. They're all dead? You took our only chance. What do you mean they're all dead? Oh, lovely. The other one was still alive and the other dude got took. I'm back, tried to find someone I mentioned, no luck, but when I went through a few houses, this place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? What if they only show one or two? How do you spot? The same way you do, I'd bet. And TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? A stocky guy who wears a... He's got a kid, little girl. Not sure how old. His wife? His house... Oh! Only the girl made it out. His house burned down. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? We'll both go down shooting then. Show ears. Show photo? Show eyes. Show photo. A photo? Something about your aura? Fine. Let's see how clean you are. Looks fine to me, right? Looks clean, but I've buried too many that were actually clean just like that. Honestly, couldn't care less about the photo. I've got stuff to handle. But for now, we'll run a real test later. Is that it? That's all that's happening tonight? Okay. This game is longer than I thought it would be, I'm not gonna lie to you. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual. FEMA believes that this group may have been directly involved with the recent attacks on the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any members approach your home, call the hotline immediately. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced an identifying sign: fungal growth around the underarm area. Dark armpits. As always, stay where you are and wait for their instruction. That's the latest for now. The sun strikes yet again. The scientists have revealed troubling projection in our global climate. If the current heat wave doesn't subside, meltwaters from the polar ice caps may be leading to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answer so far. That's all for now. Stay tuned. If they means it wouldn't have. Okay. I don't even know why I'm allowed to come down here, but I guess. Is there no one in the house? Oh no, these two are still here. Okay. Got something to share? Still digging through those papers? Precisely. I've got plenty of those where you came, plenty where those came from if you're interested. Here, take one for instance. It claims FEMA are visitors. And since those suits they wear cover them from head to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible now. Fascinating, particularly where they note FEMA really stands for Facility for Eradicating Mankind Alone. Or perhaps maybe something else? Kitty! Check. Kitty check. Pet. Well, I mean, I guess I could check this guy. need to test you. I don't remember what I checked this guy last, but we'll take a photo of him. Click. I mean, that seems normal, I guess. Photos can't be trusted. I'm just gonna check myself. Hands. Okay, so my hands are fine. I've already checked my arms plenty of times. Armpits. Ah! So I can't, if that guy comes around, I can't show him. I can't show him my underarms. Well. Okay. Gross is right. Bodies of those who are hiding in your neighbor's basements burned in the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled. What if they ran not from FEMA but from something worse? Okay. When this kind of madness happens for only a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what comes next. Burning houses ablaze, screams echo in the distance. You know that the madman is behind all of this. Could your house be next? Will he come back? You'll likely meet the lunatic face to face. Goodness gracious. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. Rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose I can finalize an agreement at a later date. Backdate, appropriately, of course. Although, in lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable to think a member of a respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine. We'll settle at this we'll settle this properly later. Full legal contract. Sure. You've already got yourself a lodger, a mustache guy with glasses. Are you aware of this individual as a flagrant lawbreaker? You should leave. Excuse you, did you just say I should leave? Was that a threat? You might want to reconsider your tone. I could interpret that as a threat to my life. Which, incidentally, trust me, it wouldn't look good for you. Have a pleasant day. Okay. And, like I care. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end, either by our own hands or yours. What's coming into an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help. Why do you keep coming here? Why not just break down the door? Does the unknown scare you? Do you often wonder why you're still alive? Seems like you're concerned with what comes after the end. So you die, then what? You're just gone forever? Do you feel anything? But I'm more curious about something else. Have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. I got rid of a few who didn't belong. What the frick? I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. I only let the right ones in. I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. I didn't let anyone in.
I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. Why so tense? What's left? So you're alone? I'm not alone. So you were ready. Fear? Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Answer the pale visitor's questions for the last time. Why does my stream keep buffering randomly? Wait, what? Like, what happens? Because I was wondering if my stream, not like buffers, but if it like, does it like lag? Or not lag, but like catch every once in a while, like frame? Or does it like literally do the little cycle thing? Hello? Oh, dude, my throat. Goodness gracious. Hello? Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have a room for us? Is your friend sick? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew things were headed even before the trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. What are you gonna do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little bit more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Come in. Thank you. Help me bring her in. I think our parents' death worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it. Dude. My freaking throat. Ugh. Ugh. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within the sun, and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I don't need anything from you. I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. I can just help you understand the cause and effect of the relationship behind the suffering in these walls. The karmic 69, like 2 circling schools of fish. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Hello? Thanks for dumping all that. And there are no prison guards in your prior incarnation. Give them space. You're just repeating the experience of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. You understand? I don't like her. You should leave. So you're not interested in working on yourself is what you're saying? No interested in becoming a better you? What a tragedy. I shall make sure to manifest you terribly explosive. Okay. Thanks, lady. Alright. Does anyone know how long this game approximately is? Just curious. I was expecting to end like maybe like an hour ago. Smells like someone died. Oh, lovely. Conditions in the city showed, she was fun, yeah. No signs of stabilizing. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes have known to be contaminated with radiation. With scientists worldwide warning that this could be the result of toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all the fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Wait, I literally saw that with someone earlier and I can't remember who. Twitch must be having issues. Your stream keeps buffering every few seconds for me, but not other streams. Is anybody else having issues? We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio.
died? Said that someone died. Who died? The girl died? The weirdo in the closet had the rapid eye twitch, the perv or whatever? The freak? Someone killed the girl. I just need to gather my strength. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to get her a bath. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid if something happens, we need to run. She won't have it in herself to stand up, or she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find energy to chew or swallow. I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's all so very heavy, and it's weighing me down. Visitors, skinwalkers, they sound like something straight out of a sci-fi novel, but that's just it. Listen, one report talks about a pale man seen wandering the streets. Although I must note that the author made a rather obvious mistake. They claim there are two pale, creepy-looking figures. One seen through the window and one standing at doors. Isn't it obvious they're the same entity? I dare guess the window distorted the author's view. Still fascinating stuff, no. This guy is giving me off vibes, and also she's dead, so like... Is it weird I kind of like the background music? I don't think so. Man. Kitty, I thought you were supposed to help me. Kitty. No. She's dead. Hi, Angel, how are you? Something's off. Something's off, and I don't know who it is. Gosh dang it, dude. I never checked the radio. Dispatch to all FEMA units. Code 451 is still replaced with 955. Do not apply instead. Do not burn bodies, apply. Repeat. Doing good. I'm glad you're doing well. I don't know what's going on with Shaden's stream. Dude, I don't know what's happening. Nothing remains, only strange, shapeless mass. You wonder if something melted the flesh and bones of Saul. If prayer means anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. was that? Witness horror beyond your comprehension just outside. Female officer. Faces frozen in terror. Someone's banging at the door. It's not even knocking now. Your home's the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's. Whatever happens next, it'll happen to you. I think I'm just dead, being quite honest with you. I'm back, not really sure why I bothered. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now no one knows where the brat is. You want to find her? No point looking, wasting my time. My brother had a spine. Maybe there'd still be a chance. But now I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, dad holding the door, but his wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading, she's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run. So I did what he could. I killed her. And then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. And then FEMA rolled in. Talking about cleanup. Told them not to worry. It was all done. They laughed. Said I should sign up. They do this to drag folks away. The visitors are still here. Anyways, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Hands. Well, move it. Dirty or clean doesn't mean anything to me. Visitors blend in just fine. I don't got time for this. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Man! Are you armed? Yeah, I got a gun. Oh, okay. Then you can take out any visitors that show up. Oh, geez. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to turn against you or anyone. It's just I ran into some lunatic. Watched him interrogate a guy. Kept asking if he was a visitor. Good thing he didn't see me. He might have snapped my neck right now, then and there. One day, I'll learn to... Then I won't be the one living in fear. They will. Who exactly are you trying to protect yourself from? No, wait. I'm not talking about that psycho with the rifle. I mean, like, protection from the visitors. And from the people hunting them. These days, all it takes is one wrong look for somebody to pull a trigger. And me, I'm just a coward. That's why I'm hoping to find someone who can protect me. But also, maybe, I mean, if you're willing, you could teach me. What's this game about? Basically, it's so hard to explain. Basically, there's these people called visitors that something's going on with the sun, potentially, is what we're told. But these things crawled up from the ground, again, so we're told. Well, I guess he just did that, yeah. You're trying to survive, yeah. Something with the sun is what we're told. Basically, I'm supposed to let people in if they're not sick and deny people if they seem weird, and I just don't like this guy, bro. Leave. Oh, geez, you're not letting me in? I guess I did sound like a bit of a wacko. I just been on edge lately. Sorry to waste your time. Oh, someone actually lives here? Not bad. I thought the place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? It's been a while since I've been around people. You think that's a good idea? Sure, why not? Ever since the visitors crawled out wherever they came from, I've been on my own. At first I figured it was safer that way, but then, you want the truth? I'm sick of it. Tired of talking to shadows. Stuff's starting to get to me. Feel like I'm going nuts. How did you survive alone? Do you steal from people? How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, empty apartments, grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. Had a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good almost, but yeah. I was just about to hit your place, thought it was empty. No offense, but since you're living here, I think I could stay for a while. I got stories, plenty of stuff out there. Sure. Dude, why not? Time to lay my head down. Come talk to me. Oh man, I've got stories to tell. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise. Dude. Goodness gracious. I think most people's face are busted in this game. Yeah, kind of. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Hi TK, how are you? Smells like someone died. Freaking dude, it's one of the twins, man. FEMA just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of the administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of the intern government. In addition, one moment, just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the city-wide lockdown. Fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors, wait for their instructions to stay inside. End of broadcast. Oh! Oh! Wait, it's even more suspicious that it's this dude now. Oh my goodness, okay. I don't know, I'm suspicious of the dude that's telling me that what I was seeing outside is different from the dude that shows up at the door. Test the new guy? Well, I'm still really suspicious about this dude. What if it's true? What is the truth anyways? It's a fluid concept. One man's truth is another man's delusion. What one deems good, another may rightly see as evil. Humanity's been arguing over virtue since immemorial, now a shared moral compass. If our belief is strong as mine is, it turns out your truth. Quite the intriguing article, now that we're talking about it. If there's one thing you remember, let it be this. There is only one truth. The visitors are brain parasites. You must wear earplugs at all times. Don't give them the slightest opportunity. Anyhow, I've got more reading to do. Oh, I never looked at the radio. This is 18-8. We couldn't... The sub has left the city. Immediately backup required. The subject has left the city permanently. We need backup. We can't contain subject alone. Hear all the radio messages. Okay. We gotta be getting so close to the end, right? I heard all the radio messages now. Is what that just told me. So we've gotta be getting close to the end. We'll test the new guy. We'll test the new guy. No, but I don't think it's smart to test the new guy because somebody's already dead and it's one of these two in here. I'm just gonna test them. Oh, she's gone crazy. Did I already take a photo of her? I checked her teeth, right? Is she not showing me anything? She's not even showing me. Like, she's literally just insane. Freaking. Death took my sister. How am I supposed to go on without her? I'm ready. It was her! Oh, I'm gonna lose it. She killed the little girl and she killed her sister. Goodness gracious. Well, at least this dude's still alive, I guess. But now we can test this guy. A fat holly, yeah, that's all I need. How's the scavenging going? I thought this place was, dead, that's why I tried to sneak in. Didn't know people still lived here. I don't steal from the living. Makes sense, right? Think about it. What's a dead guy gonna do with a coat? He's gone, stuff's just laying there, and I'm still breathing. Might save my life for someone I care about. Tell me, why? Tell me you wouldn't take something off to a corpse to save somebody you love. Maybe it's time we stop treating every dead guy like a shrine. Just saying. Okay. Take a photo. Okay, so he's normal. We're gonna do teeth. Oh yeah, he's fine. Okay, and I want to check myself because the lunatic dude is gonna come around again, and I need to be sure I'm okay. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. No, I'm not a visitor. Okay, my ears are fine. Okay, so next time the dude comes to my house, I'm gonna show him my ears. Never thought I would say that, but you know. I'll show him my ears. Kitty! Alright. There's no time for this today? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hi, Mikavelli, how are you? Nobody's knocking today. I don't want to get jump scared, please. I'm just sleeping through the night? Wait, what? I should board him up. Things are only gonna get worse from here, but I have to try. There's no time for this today. I'm not allowed to do anything. Can I pet the kitty at least? Kitty! 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 Oh! I'm nailing up the windows. Wait, but should I? What if I, like, didn't... Oh. I don't know. Frick it. I don't want people coming in my house. Wait, there's a radio? Oh, I don't get to see what's on the... Okay. Test yourself? I can't do that. I can't do anything other than board the windows. Together with the survivors, you make your way down to the cellar. It's cooler down there, but the air feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food stores should last for a month or two. You seal the door, no one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. It's so loud. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. The music got so loud, I know. You feel the stairs. I can't skip it. Cold, calculating immediately. The fear of death is paralyzed. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere lost? Oh, yeah. Small lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it'll be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Well, NT. NT. So basically, I have to make. You survived, but so did some visitors.
So basically, I have to survive by living. I mean, that makes sense. You know, yeah, you lost. Yeah, I know.
Fine. Quote of the century, thank you. I have to survive by living, yeah. Frick, so wait, out of the people that were in the house, oh, I never got to test the new guy. No. Man, they were all suspicious. Frick. Well, I stayed up this whole time just to lose. That's lovely. No what? Has replay value? Yeah. Yeah, we can always just play it again. But we lost tonight, so that's unfortunate. And now it's 11 p.m. and I have to go to bed. So Queso played it quite a bit from what I saw. Really? It was the new guy? It had to have been the new guy, bro. It had to have been the new guy. Man! How stupid. Okay. Well, NT. Alright, you guys. Well, I hate to end it on an L, but that took like 3 hours, so I'm gonna go to bed. Nice try. Good fun to watch. I appreciate it. I hope you had a fantastic night. I am gonna be getting some sleep soon.